three-game win streak on the line. The Red Devil men play host to the second-place Fontbonne Griffins here at Eureka College. I'm Spencer Davis, joined by Kareem Burnett. And Kareem, this is a dream matchup.
Yes.
Late in the season, fourth-place Red Devils. They won 3 straight, dropped 5 straight, won 3 straight again, 6-5 in the conference.
Yes.
And now they're facing a team that's 2 games ahead of them in the standings and an opportunity to climb back up.
This isn't the playoffs, but I need playoff game intensity. Like you said, this is a team that we're not that far off out of the standings, only 2 games in front of us. So this, not only should this be a statement game, but this should be a game where, I want to prove that we're better than these guys going into the playoffs. Like you said, we got a 3-game winning streak. Let's try to keep that streak alive, keep that momentum going. The playoffs is around the corner or down the street, however you want to put it. So we're going to need that momentum heading into it.
Yeah, and so Eureka coming off of, again, a win, as we just mentioned.
Yep.
But it's a big one against Webster. They're coming off of last Wednesday. Webster, 3rd place in the SLIAC, so a win there got Eureka within 1 game of striking distance of 3rd. And 3rd place, I believe, gets you a home game.
Yes, so we're 4th seed right now. What are we, 1 game behind the 3rd seed, you said?
Yes.
Yes, so we would definitely like to get the 3rd seed, and let's get that home court advantage. It's always good to have playoff basketball in front of your home crowd. It just gives you that extra oomph that you can use to win a game.
Yeah, this is the second to last home game of the season for Eureka. Their home finale is on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. And that is against the first place Principia team. So again, this is a really difficult stretch of the schedule for Eureka. They played 3 on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. They're playing 2 today. They're playing 1 on Tuesday, and then they're playing 5 next Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be a bit redundant here, but we played a 2 seed today, and then the 1 seed Tuesday. We need playoff basketball intensity. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and coming off of a good team performance against Webster, everybody contributing. I believe there was 4 guys in double figures. So an opportunity, again, we're starting to see this team gel at the right time. Kareem, what are the keys of the game? What do the Red Devil men have to do to get a dub?
Just like you said, last game we had multiple guys in double figures. We always play our best basketball. Other guys getting involved. We have the Cody Bears, the Pee Wee Browns, who are our 2 top scorers. But it's always lovely when we got a guy like Austin Ellison. He go get his buckets, or other guys on the bench. I can't think of the guy's name right now, but I believe he had 10 points off the bench in the other game. So we're gonna need that. We're gonna need everyone to contribute, and let's get this win.
And that's all we have for you on the pregame show. On the other side, starting lineups, first half action of the SLIAC. You're watching Eureka College basketball right here on ECTV.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And pre-game festivities. We're sending it down to the public address announcer, Ty Cap.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Christine Bonatti Bullwinkle Arena and Convocation Center for today's St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference game between the Fontbonne Griffins and your Eureka Red Devils. Both Eureka College and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Fontbonne Griffins. A 6'3" junior from Park Hills, Missouri, number 0, Brent Wagner. A 6-foot senior from Bethalto, Illinois, number 2, Caden Clark. A 6'2" senior from Cahokia, Illinois, number 3, Elijah Rice. A 6'5" junior from St. Charles, Missouri, number 25, Will Solentrop. And a 6'8" sophomore from Belleville, Illinois, number 34, Checky Thiam. And now, Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet here tonight's starting lineup for your Eureka Red Devils. We have a 6-foot senior from Hudson, Illinois, number 3, Austin Ellison. A 6-foot junior from Peoria, Illinois, number 5, Noah Persick. A 6'2 sophomore from Peoria, Illinois, number 10, Pee-wee Brown. A 6'10 junior from Peoria, Illinois, number 24, Cody Bear. And a 6'7 senior from Hamilton, Illinois, number 34, Logan Dorothy. Head coach Chip Wilde, assistant coach Ryan Multrone, Jessica Thorman, and managers Max Richardson and Zoe Wilde.
Go time, Kareem.
Sir, we're here.
Pee-wee Brown still in the starting lineup. He's a guy that came off the bench early on in the season when he's making his transfer over from Lincoln. Now one of the mainstays in that starting lineup.
Yeah, a guy like that, he's not going to stay on the bench for too long, especially when he's averaging 16 points per game. 16 points per game, second leading scorer on the team behind Cody Bear. Yeah, it was good to bring him off the bench at first, get him implemented into the system, but now you have to start a guy like that.
Should be an exciting matchup between these two teams. And away we go. Bear winning the tip.
Thought he won it.
These two teams have played once so far this season. It was a 79-69 win for Fontbonne. Got to keep an eye on Caden Clark. With 19 points in that game, coming off of another good game as well.
Have to slow him down this game.
Austin Ellison, Pee-wee Brown now on the wing, guarded by Rice. Here's Persich. Nice find. Ellison blocked.
Oh.
Good recovery there on the defensive end. This is Clark all the way to the basket. He might have been blocked. Scramble for it. Rice underneath. Able to find Theum. And the first points of the game.
Speaking of Caden Clark, he's got some good drip on tonight. I don't know if you know, Spencer, but those are Kobe Bryant's Christmas shoes, the Grinches. Very iconic.
That's scary. We talk about Grinch games a lot in the NBA, so rocking the Grinches, like you said. Bear now. No good. And that's Solentrop with the rebound. Giving him plenty of room there at the three-point line. This is Wagner. Clark with it, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Theum really taking their time on this possession.
I think they're really trying to run the set here.
Here's Rice. Goes by Persich, shot up in time. Ball tipped around. Bear with his first rebound.
Great defense by the Red Devils. The last game out, Persich hit some timely threes. I think he had about 2 or 3 threes in the clutch. We're going to definitely need a performance like that tonight.
Brown guarded by Clark. Contested shot. Bear with an offensive rebound. Quadruple teamed and still scores. It helps when you're 6'10".
Yeah, I was just about to say, when he gets it down there, if you're not already in position, you're going to almost count the 2 points.
There's Solentrop. Rice. Rice with a nice crossover.
Great move.
Second leading scorer for these Griffins. About 10 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Good defense so far by Eureka. With Clark going to have to force something up. Does not touch rim, and a rebound by Dorothy.
Another great defensive possession by the Red Devils. Spencer, even this late in the season, I still have to resist the urge to say Lynx.
It happens. I catch myself about a couple times a game almost saying it too. It's with Bear. Brown now. We're going to test his luck. No good. Dorothy scrapping for it. And we'll see what the call is. Jump ball. Goes to the Griffins.
I don't think Pee-wee got enough on that shot on there. He was kind of a little too light with it.
Yeah, that's a tough shot, too, fading away. Trying to get it off the glass.
Yeah, very tough. Oh,
Brown almost steals the inbound.
Great defense. This is what I like to see. I talked about this in the pregame. We're going to need playoff intensity level basketball, and Pee Wee Brown is picking them up 94 feet.
Letting him know, too. It's chirping already.
I love it.
This is Wagner on the wing, guarded by Ellison. Wagner leaves it short. Nice box out from Dorothy. Dorothy coming off one of his better games of the season.
Yes.
In that last matchup against Webster.
The whole team was eating that game. They didn't see Elston over on that left corner. He was begging for it. He had his hands in there waiting on it. Last game out, I bumped into Elston's grandfather. He had like a vintage Illinois a vintage Illinois jacket from like the 80s. Super, super dope.
Always got to show up to the functions.
Yep.
Maximum drip.
Yep.
Slow offensive start. About 3:20 into this one. Only one basket for each team. Here's Solentrop walks. Juiced up student section right now.
Yeah, they're on it. Our student section has been kind of loud lately. The last few games, they've been letting the opposing team have it.
Well, that's good, especially when your team's starting to pick up momentum. You should want to be making it difficult to play here.
Yes.
For opponents. You don't want to have a tough time at home as a home team. Dorothy with his first points tonight. Picked off, 2-on-2 break. Persich over Clark, and he's fouled.
I was waiting for the foul call. I love that the Red Devils are coming out with this defensive intensity this early. I love it.
You know, the old saying goes, defense wins you championships.
Yes.
And right now, it seems like their defense has been the reason why they're starting to pick up these wins again.
Yes, you're going to have to play defense. You can't just rely on your offense, especially if your offense tends to not be as good sometimes. You're going to need your defense, and defense leads to easy offense.
.6:13 remaining first half action, 5-2. Persich with his second free throw upcoming. And a 4-point lead for the Devils early. Like you said, Kareem. Wow. Wow. All right. Brown picking up Clark full court.
Yes, I love it. Pee Wee Brown at Lincoln, he was one of their premier perimeter defenders, and I love to see him come with that same intensity here at Eureka, even though he's had a more offensive scoring load than he did his last semester at Lincoln College. Still coming with the defense. I love to see that.
Clark with his first three tonight there. And it's interesting, Kareem, a lot of times you see guys match up both sides. So offense, you're getting guarded by the same guy. Clark is guarding Ellison, but
Yes.
Brown is guarding Clark.
I love to see that. He's taking on that challenge. Last time, like you said, Clark had 19 points. Pee Wee Brown destined to not let him have a great game like he did last time.
Rice, nice find by Clark. 1 point lead now for Fontbonne. With Cody Bear guarded by Thiam. Little bevy of post moves and the jump hook is clean.
Too small.
That's something that Cody Bear has really started to develop, is that combination of post moves.
I really like that one right there. Spin right into the post hook, straight off the glass. Tim Duncan-esque.
Scrap for the rebound. It's Bear. Quick outlet. It's Ellison looking to run. Nice readjustment by Austin Ellison.
Great move by Ellison. I thought he was going to go up with the right. He switched it on the left.
Really tough angle with competition at the rim.
Great move.
Lead right back to Eureka. 3-point lead. Adam Painter with it. And a foul away from the ball. It's going on Ellison. Coach Wilde imploring the official to consider a flop next time.
We got a nice colorway of shoes out here. Multi-different color shoes.
Yeah, a lot of times those shoes are kind of an expression of how guys play sometimes. Bear is fouled by Clark. That'll get the gym fired up. Things are going to get chippy, I think, in this one.
I believe so. Our last few games have been kind of very chippy with the players, with the crowd.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, though. You know, Pee Wee Brown's not going to stop talking at any
all.
point.
I love it.
And fouled is Pee Wee Brown. (10-7). Eureka leading here early. Ellison to inbound. Able to get it to Persich. (13 on the shot clock. Brown gets erased by Thiam.
Got out of here, Pee Wee.
You can see Dorothy was a little frustrated there. He wanted the pass.
Yeah.
This is with Brown, 6 on the shot clock. Ellison, quick off the dribble. Can't get it to go down.
Ellison might be the fastest player on our team.
It's with the dribble moves, too. That's really impressive.
Seeing a guy move that fast and able to hold his dribble and keep the dribble tight and neat, impressive.
Thiam with it. Wagner. Mid-range shot is good. Kareem, how are you seeing this offense operate for Fontbonne?
I feel like we're making the offense very difficult. They're running some sets here, a lot of like off-ball screens. They ran something for Clark, then they just ran something the last play up. I don't know, the offense, I'm still trying to figure it out right now, but it's definitely a lot of off-ball screens and a lot of off-ball movement.
Ball knocked away. It's with Bear. Bear somehow comes up with it and finishes. 6 points, 3 boards for Bear early.
Yeah, Webb kind of had a split there. I don't know what happened. He kind of slipped or something.
This is with Wagner trying to get by Ellison. Nice move there. Able to use that shoulder to kind of get some separation.
Yeah, he didn't waste no time with it. As soon as he got it, he knew exactly what move he wanted to do.
Dorothy down low on Painter. Forced to reset. 15 on the shot clock, Ellison. Ellison gets to his spot.
Ellison loved that little 10 to 17-foot mid-range jump shot, and he makes it a lot.
Yeah, that seems like to be one of those plays for Eureka. Foul away from the ball.
Not really sure what happened there.
They put it on Ellison. Carter and Gonzalez onto the floor.
I think Ellison and Wagner had a little something there.
That is 2 fouls on the same occurrence for Ellison, at least away from the ball, and the hand motion is this from the official. Kick ball. 3-point lead for Eureka.
Yeah, Ben Carter had a very good game last time. That's what I was mentioning in the pregame. I believe he had 11 points off the bench. You're going to need that type of production from your bench.
Pass is high. Brown picks it off. 1-on-3 break. Brown all by himself.
Oh, a lovely move.
1-on-3 break is points for Eureka.
He kind of paused in the air for 2 seconds, went up, brought it back down, and rolled it. Great move.
Fontbonne looking to respond, lead up to 5 now. Lefty jump shot knocked in by Peyton Blair.
Nice.
Good response. There's a lot how that women's game felt between these two teams. A lot of responses early on.
Yeah, we just don't need to let this team get off, to finally get that breakaway or get those few runs where they take the lead.
Persich from 3. 6-point lead for Eureka. Something to note, Caden Clark, one of the senior guards for Fontbonne, 2 fouls early for him, and the senior guard for Eureka, Austin Ellison, also with 2 fouls.
Yeah, so that kind of balances out. We're going to need those backup guards on both teams to show up if either team wants to win this with their 2 lead guards in foul trouble.
Painter has some problems.
The crowd is really getting into it.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Air ball.
If I counted correctly, I think that's our third 24-second violation in just a 9-minute span. Great defense by the Red Devils.
You see, like, patient offense is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're almost too patient, you're passing up opportunities.
Yep. You're burning a lot of the shot clock. It's good to be patient, but like you said, not too patient. Got to find that in-between spot. I don't think Cody Bear had to try to throw it off, or maybe he was falling out of bounds. He seen something that I didn't.
Painter now in the mid-range, knocks one in. And a timeout taken by Fontbonne, 19-15. Our score. Kareem, it's been slow start offensively. It's really picked up.
Yes, it has for both teams. Been able to knock down some shots, knock down some mid-ranges. We're shooting great from the field right now. 53% as a team. The other team is also shooting 53%. So, yeah, a good back-and-forth game. Always having almost identical splits from the field. It's a great game.
And the difference really is the turnover battle. Eureka only with 2, Fontbonne with 5.
Yeah.
And 3 of them have been shot clock violations.
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, the shot clock violation. Our defense has been intense from the jump. I love to see that. And I think I don't know if these guys heard me, but I think they're definitely coming out with that playoff level intensity. If we want to get further in the playoffs, we're going to have to see these guys, going to have to go through these guys, or teams just as good.
Be Eureka basketball out of the timeout, 4-point lead intact. Leading scorers tonight, Cody Bear already with 6. Brent Wagner on the other side with 4.
And Cody Bear 3 for 4. He's going to work early.
Gonzalez to Brown. Fontbonne trying to put on a little pressure here. No problems breaking it there. Brown in a tough spot and somehow split the trap. And it will stay with Eureka.
They executed that press breaker about 80% of the way good. It was up until those last few seconds when Pee Wee kind of got trapped a little bit. I was just going to say it was perfect. They were swinging the ball. They got it to the middle.
It's Carter looking to inbound. Pass gets tipped off of a couple of people's heads. It's Wagner trying to go on Persich. Wagner looked like he was trying to draw the foul instead of just trying to score.
I was just going to compliment Persich. That was great hands-up defense. A lot of guys get too anxious on the fast break and try to get a block or a steal. Nope, just put your hands up and keep the other guy from scoring.
Scunthorpe fouled there. They're going to call it on the ground. 10:05 remaining in the first half. Scunthorpe. I can't tell if he was blocked or just a bad shot. Bear.
A couple of bodies in the ground.
Looks like the foul call goes on Gonzalez.
Oh, I thought it was on Bear.
That is Gonzalez's second. We'll draw Logan Dorothy to the scorer's table. Painter's first is good. Ellison back onto the court.
You think they brought Ellison back too early?
Clark's out there. Might as well.
Yeah.
Well, now he's not, but he was.
Does that count as broadcaster jinx?
Probably. Might as well just chalk it up as a loss. Bear with his 4th rebound already. Ellison looking to go out on the break. Dorothy with it. Trying to back down Painter. Little fadeaway, no good. This is Webb bring it up the floor.
Touchdown pass right there.
Just getting in the mood for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Who you got?
Going Eagles.
Going Eagles as well.
Tip pass. Stays with Fontbonne, 10 on the shot clock. This is Blair trying to go on Carter. Pass gets deflected. It's on the... They're going to say possession did change hands.
I think Pee Wee tried to throw it out and go get it, and the other guy beat him to it.
Dorothy with a strong rebound. Can definitely feel the tension in here. Momentum feels a little up in the air.
It is.
It's been a while since we've seen a made basket really from either team. A couple of free throws from Painter, but nothing from the floor for either team in a while. 8 on the shot clock for Eureka. Brown Puts up a floater, no good.
Yeah, Pee Wee Brown 1 for 5 right here. A bit struggling. I think he's getting up some shots he don't have to take.
Scunthorpe trying to get over Dorothy and able to do so. 1 point lead now for Eureka.
That was great defense by Dorothy. He stayed on his feet. He smothered him, but the other guy was just too good.
Hard foul there. Brown will head to the free throw line.
Pee Wee Brown is really good at creating contact and getting to the free throw line. So even a game like right now where he's starting off 1 for 5, he can still impact scoring by getting to the free throw line and getting some easy points.
And that was something that he didn't do as much of at Lincoln, but part of it is he's really, you can tell he's confident at the free throw line. That was one of his struggles at Lincoln. He's shooting above 80% for the season now.
Yes, 80% from the free throw line as a guard is extremely good as he knocks one down there. They're going to need that type of scoring late in games. Like right now, either team isn't able to get a basket. You're going to need a free throw to kind of like, okay, settle you guys down and put some points on the board.
Especially late in the season when you need to win games and finish games. Early free throws like this can impact that outcome.
Yes, we've seen in the game last year, Lincoln versus Olivet, we kind of lost that game because of free throws. Darnell Latham, one of our guards from Lincoln, wasn't able to, I believe, put us down 1 or 2 points with a free throw.
Yeah, that's a pretty good-sized collision there.
Yeah, he was clobbering.
No animosity, though, but based off of the last foul that Brown drew the last home game, I think probably not too happy because he got hammered late in that game.
I was going to bring that up. That's similar to a foul from last game.
Carter with a good rebound and an opportunity to sprint it up the floor to Persich. Pass got tipped.
For the last several games, and maybe we can contribute this to our winning streak, our team has been pushing the ball a lot more.
Yeah, I've got my notes. Keys to the game for me is track meet.
Yeah.
Make them run.
Yeah, we got some fast, athletic players, and they're getting out there. If you can beat the other team to the other side of the court, get some easy looks.
Carter, the freshman out of Morton, standing at the free throw line. 8:03 left in the first half. Also late in the year, something that you really want to make sure you're doing is getting contributions from your bench. And like you talked about, Carter was able to do that in the last game.
Yes, Carter had a great game last game. This is the best game I've seen from him so far with my own eyes throughout the whole season. And I think he's going to see an uptick in minutes come later down the season.
1 for 2 on that trip, lead at 4. It's with Clark. Trying to work it down low to Thiem. Wagner now from 3. Too strong.
The crowd's going to let him hear it.
That's a pretty horrible feeling. Air ball on the road. Bear can't finish, but Dorothy can.
Great cleanup. I've had several air balls throughout my basketball career.
I've hit a couple of backboards, like side backboards from the corner. A little Russell Westbrook action.
Hey, we won't tolerate no slander.
It's Wagner and Thiem. Thiem going to extend his range. It's a sticky rim there.
Is that Thiem's first basket of the night?
I believe so. Nice readjustment by Clark. Lead to 2.
Got to be more patient on this press. There we go.
Kareem, what's the key to breaking a press?
One pass at a time and patience. You want to get the ball to the middle. That was a beautiful press breaker there. I think they did about 5 or 6 passes. No dribbles on that. That's the key right there. You can't out-dribble the press. You'll never out-dribble the press. You have to pass, get the ball to the middle, and be patient.
3-pointer too strong from Drew Comer. 4-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. Ellison inbound. Needing to find somebody, able to find Bear down low, working on Thiem, fade away off the glass. That's just really good knowledge of knowing where you are at.
That is basket awareness, knowing where the basket at, knowing where you're on the court. You know what I love about Cody Bear? He don't play around when he get the ball in the post. He goes right to work. I love that.
Ball loose, Thiem with it, hop step, floater, offensive rebound for himself. Dorothy might have gotten away with a foul there.
I think he did, but
nice find, Ellison to Persic from 3.
knocked down.
9-point lead for the Red Devils.
I've noted this in pregame about Persic in the last game. He had 3 big threes in the last game, and so far he got 2 already. Shooter gonna shoot.
Shooter's gonna shoot. 8 points for Noah Persic, 2 for 2 from 3. But a great find from Austin Ellison on that.
Yes, beautiful pass. Didn't try to take it himself. He found the open man on the right wing, knock it down. 9-point lead. Go Red Devils.
Follow Eureka College's brand new television and radio stations on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Look for us by searching ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. That way, you can stay up to date as we continue to roll out new content for TV and radio. Again, that's ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. Do it right now, before you forget, so you won't be left out. 9-point lead for the Red Devils. Kareem, what's been that run that they've gone on? Why?
They've been pushing the ball. They've been playing defense. Last time we just seen a great press breaker. Like I said, you want to be aggressive, but you want to be patient as well. Push the ball when needed, but during the press, you can't push the ball. You can't try to outrun or dribble the press. You have to be patient, take it one pass at a time.
Kind of like the idea of being quick but not fast.
Yes, I love that. Great phrase, mister. That sums it up perfectly.
And Cody Bear looking to potentially complete a double-double in the first half, as he's prone to do.
I was just going to say it. What about the first 5 minutes of the game? He had 6 and 3. I'm like, he's already on pace for a double-double.
He's at 8 and 7 right now.
A walking double-double, if I do say so.
I would say so as well. Definitely going to be in the SLIAC Player of the Year conversation. And really, I don't know if the rim's moving or what, but Fontbonne's having some issues locating where it's at, it seems. It's with Persic, double clutch there, left it a little short.
Tough shot by Persic. I think he thought he was going to be open.
Good defense, though, to slow down the transition. Painter trying to go by Dorothy underneath. Blown layup. Scrap for it. Bear on the ground gets it. Cody Bear can get a high rebound or a low rebound.
Yeah, and there's a lid on this rim right now. They're not able to buy a basket, the Griffins.
5 minutes to go. Chance for a double-digit lead on this possession. Ellison to Dorothy. Dorothy gets his man on his hip.
Dorothy having a great game as well. I believe that's his 8th point of the night. 8 and 3. Great game by Dorothy. He had a great game last game. Our big men are really leading the pack right now. Them and Noah Persic.
And it's good to have guys that you can turn to late in the season, especially with no Charlie McKinty.
Yeah.
We're not sure when he's coming back yet, but re-aggravated that shoulder injury. Painter. Late in the shot clock. Once again, a rebound from Carter.
It's always good when you can go deep into your bench.
Ellison pulling up from 3, knocks it in.
Ellison loves those walk into a threes, and the crowd loves it as well.
14-point lead here at home. Clark gonna respond.
Nice little floater off the glass for Clark.
That's your senior guard right there. Ellison's the Red Devils version of Caden Clark, I'd say.
Yes, I would say so as well.
Good screen from Bear. Ellison with it. Able to find Carter. Carter down low. And 3 seconds in the lane.
Yeah, I was just going to say after that second turnaround, that second half spin he did, and he wasn't open, he should have kicked it out.
It's never fun to get the ball in the post and then realize you're kind of stuck.
I think coach is disagreeing with that 3 seconds there.
Yeah, he's certainly letting the official know. You have to air out your grievances. You don't want it to explode at one point in the game. Lead cut down to 10. Ellison to Persic. There's that good passing. And and not to say that you can't dribble through the press, but it's got to be timely.
Yes. Like Ellison, he dribbled to the corner, drew the press, passed it to Persic, and then Persic dribbled to the middle to open up the floor some more.
Bear double teamed. Not quite.
Yeah, Bear got nothing on that one.
Very difficult shot. Tip pass. Forces Fontbonne to reset. It's with Clark. Bear looks a little lost. He's not quite sure he's defending. Ball gets tipped out. Ellison has it. Ellison looking to push the pace to the corner with Brown, the corner specialist. Spins it out. Now it's starting to feel like a track meet. Blair is fouled by Brown.
I think I agree with Pee Wee. I think that's clean.
It might be the body contact that got him, but
yeah, I think Blair
clean up top.
I think Blair kind of jumped into Pee Wee, and then Bears got a little more on him than Pee Wee, and then Pee Wee kind of stripped the ball, in my opinion. But I'm not the ref.
As Josh likes to say, saw something different.
Yep. The basketball guys reward that as he misses the first free throw.
Student section offering some distractions. And that one goes down. Lead at 9. Able to find Brown. Brown flings it up to Dorothy and blocked.
I thought Dorothy was going to get it up in time. He should have dunked it.
Great recovery from Painter.
Great block.
Oh, that looked clean.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that definitely looked clean.
Just a lot of times it seems like those go on the defensive player because the offensive player is kind of twisting awkwardly.
And he's moving his body, and that leads the ref to think, oh, he has to be fouled.
Offensive players are sneaky.
Very sneaky, and they have the benefit of the whistle.
It does, yep. 2:18. And a foul getting called on Grant Hastings. Can bang down low in the post a little bit, but can't do it too much.
Not too much banging.
Coach Wilde out at half court screaming instructions. Certainly some Tom Izzo-esque right there. Crowd is loud, though. They can work against you almost sometimes as a home coach. A foul on Painter. And that will put Dorothy at the free throw line on the bonus.
It's been a decent amount of fouls in this game.
Nine-point lead, chance to extend it. 1-and-1 free throws for Dorothy.
It would be great to going into the second half to have a double-digit lead.
Absolutely. Especially, again, this is a second-place team in the SLIAC in Fontbonne.
You know, at some point they're going to come with some type of run. It might not be to win the game, or it might be too late, but you want to have enough of a cushion to withstand that run.
2-for-2 trip, lead to 11. Again, Eureka looking to avenge a 10-point loss early in the year to this Fontbonne team.
Right now up 11 themselves.
Three-pointer up, no. Bear with a rebound, a jump ball. Will stay with Eureka. Wagner onto the floor. I'm so used to Franz Wagner and Moritz Wagner.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, is this an Orlando Magic game? I was thinking the exact same thing.
I believe it's Wagner. I apologize if it is in fact Wagner, but I'm assuming since he's not from Germany, it's probably Wagner.
It probably is Wagner.
Able to find Brown on the break. Can't quite finish. Tipped out into the hands of Ellison. Did not touch rim. He's going to fire from 3. Not quite.
Pee Wee Brown have a bit of a struggling night tonight. I believe he's 1 for 6 or 1 for 7.
And that shot knocked down by Webb. Lead back to 9.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And they're saying Persich was on the line. Ellison's asking for a foul.
I believe Ellison was fouled. It looked like he was hit in the face.
Carter on for Ellison.
In your opinion, who would be running point guard right now, Persich or Pee Wee Brown?
That's a good question. I mean, we've seen Carter run it up the floor a couple of times as well. It could just be kind of that three-headed monster that whoever gets the ball or whoever's closest can run it up themselves. Painter with a strong take.
I remember about 2015 or 2016, the Phoenix Suns had Isaiah Thomas, Eric Bledsoe, and Goran Dragic, and they would run all the men at the same time.
Here's Carter able to find Dorothy. Dorothy ball fakes and blocked.
Blocked by the rim.
Still has it,
And
and
one.
one. Works out for the best.
It does. I was going to say, only person he was blocked by was the backboard.
It happens sometimes.
It does.
Logan Dorothy with 12 points tonight, continuing his hot stretch, and something they really needed.
Yes. They needed another guy to step up. We've had several other guys step up. You know, something I noticed the other day when I was in here shooting around, the deep corner three, you're lined up with the side of the backboard. So when a lot of guys hit the side of the backboard from the deep corner three, I'm like, I see how they do it.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can shoot from behind the backboard in the deep corner, like you said. That was why I always missed. Even when I was at the top of the key, it was because of the deep corner.
Oh, man.
35 seconds left in the half. 10-point lead for the Red Devils. It's Webb, Rice. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, and a foul called on Persic.
I think that's a jump ball.
It looked like a jump ball.
Josh just looked over at me with a shocked look. I think he agreed it was a jump ball as well.
It's one of those, it sounds like a jump ball, looks like a jump ball, but it's not a jump ball.
Nope.
Jump shot no good. Scrap for it and knocked out of the hands of Barrett.
As Rasheed Wallace would say, ball don't lie.
Very wise man.
Very wise. Most technical fouls in NBA history. Extremely wise.
He was an enforcer.
Yep.
He was out there. He knew what he was supposed to do.
NBA champion.
Right, exactly. 2003 Pistons, right?
2004.
All right.
Nope, I'm going to take that back. Rasheed Wallace wasn't that wise. He said LeBron James wouldn't be a good basketball player in his era.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't LeBron play in his era?
They played 6 years together.
Yeah. Shot from Brown is no good. And that'll conclude things in the first half. 41-31, Eureka up. Kareem, what's been going right for Eureka tonight?
Our defense has been leading. I would say our defense has been very intense. We got 4 guys with 8+. 4 guys with 7+. So we've been getting some offense from around the board. Pee Wee Brown is struggling right now. He's 1 for 8 from the field. But we've had other guys pick that up, and I think that's what it is. This has been a team effort.
That Elijah Rice leading the scoring on the other side for Fontbonne with 6. You know, a balanced scoring attack, but again, the defense has been superb from Eureka, forcing 5 turnovers already. They have 6 themselves, but I mean, the storyline right here is 45% from a team, or as a team, 60% from 3 for Eureka.
Yeah, we're getting efficient looks. And I believe those turnovers have come from the last 2 or 3 minutes in that press. They've given us some untimely passes, kind of dribbled into the double teams. Like I said, you got to continue to be patient on that press, ball movement.
And that's all we have for you for first half analysis. We'll be back in 13 minutes with some more. And more importantly, second half of action. You're watching Eureka College basketball right here on ECTV.
Hi there, I'm Sean Sandrock, and I'm a sophomore here at Eureka College, studying political science and history with a pre-law emphasis and music vocal performance, and I'm going to be showing you around campus today. This is Burgess Street, which separates the academic and residential sides of campus. Let's begin our tour here at Dickinson Commons, which is one of our 2 eating establishments here on campus. It's set up like a food court style, which offers substations, a grill station, pizza, and even a home-cooked meal. We also offer lots of vegan and vegetarian options here on campus. This is Burgess Hall, which houses our social science and business classes. It also contains our professors' offices and student classrooms. Built in 1891, Burgess was originally our library, which since has moved across the street in 1967 to our new library. Did you know on the 3rd floor of Burgess we have a new creative design lab which is designated to all of our art students? This is Mellick Library, which has many resources here on Eureka College's campus, including upstairs cubicles, the Gammon Room, which is a lounge area, downstairs classrooms, and the Ronald Reagan Archives. Did you know that President Reagan is a Eureka College alum? If you can't find your book here in the library, we're fortunate enough to be part of the iShare database, which consists of 90 libraries that will find your book and send it here. You may be wondering what classes are like here at Eureka. We usually have a student population of about 500 students, which allows for a lot of individualized attention in the classrooms. Our student-to-professor ratio is about 13-to-1, which allows students and professors to really get to know each other. We are now coming up on Benham Binkley on my left and Sanders on my right. Benham Binkley was built in 1917, right at the peak of World War I, and Sanders was added on in 2014 with the use of 100% donations given to the institution. This building was awarded Leadership in Energy Environmental Design, which focuses on Sanders being an eco-friendly structure. These buildings are classified as our math and science halls, which house classrooms, professors' offices, and a few science labs. This is Pritchard Theater, which was built right around the same time as Benham Binkley and was originally our sports complex here on campus. The main floor was the gym and the basement was our swimming pool, where President Ronald Reagan swam as a freshman here on campus. This building is now used for our fine arts classes. Eureka College also played a role in World War II. Enrollment was down due to war efforts, and we were looking for a few new ways to bring in some cash. The college found a program where we could house Nazi German prisoners of war here in the United States. So Pritchard Theater became a holding place for prisoners of war where they would walk down the street during the day and work at the canning factory. The building behind me is the chapel, which is a very historical building here on campus. It is home to our music department. Downstairs includes classrooms, professors' offices, and practice rooms. Upstairs you will find McAllister Hall, which is where many students perform today. This is the stage where Ronald Reagan gave his first ever speech on behalf of Eureka College's student body. This is the hall where President Reagan discovered his speaking ability. In his 1982 commencement address, he stated, "Everything that's been good in my life began here." Our oldest building behind me was built in 1858. Our administration building, Burris Dickinson, includes the President's Office, the Provost's Office, the Business Office, Alumni and Development Office, and some staff and professors' offices. If you look at this side of the building, you may notice some things when we reach the other side. Eureka College was founded in 1855 by a group of abolitionists that belonged to the Disciples of Christ Church. We are still associated with the Disciples of Christ Church, but we are now a multi-faith campus and we welcome all here. Did you know that we were the first institution in Illinois and the third in the nation to admit men and women at an equal basis? Now if you look at the opposite side of the building, besides the fire escape, you will notice that both sides are exactly the same. This building was here before the town of Eureka had even been established, so they didn't know which way the town was going to expand. So they decided to create two front entrances. This is the Ronald Reagan Peace Garden, dedicated to the life and legacy of President Ronald Wilson Reagan. You will see here a bust of President Reagan, as well as a significantly large piece of the Berlin Wall, which commemorates President Reagan challenging Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down this wall. The garden is a great place to chill out and enjoy the outdoor environment here on campus. Eureka College is the smallest institution to graduate a United States president, which goes to show that all students at Eureka can dream big and fulfill them. We are now looking at the Surf Center, where there are many resources useful for everyone, especially incoming students. This is the Ronald Reagan Museum, which holds over 10,000 artifacts of President Reagan's life here at Eureka. Some were even hand-selected by Reagan himself. The Surf Center also includes the Career Service Center, Becker Auditorium, the Office of Student Life, and our college bookstore. Our final stop in the Surf Center is our second eating establishment here on campus called the Burgoo, named after a stew. The Burgoo is set up more like a store or a restaurant, unlike Dickinson Commons. Some of the students' favorite meals here are cheese sticks, chicken wraps, and Starbucks coffee drinks. While we walk over to the residential side, some students who live close may be wondering, commute or not? About 40% of our students here at Eureka are commuters, which means that all parking on campus is free for all students. Built in 2012, Arnold Hall is our newest residence facility here on Eureka College's campus. These are our most spacious rooms on campus, which is nice when sharing it with a roommate. Arnold Hall consists of 5 wings that each house upper-class residents. Each wing has its own study lounge and larger social lounge with a TV. Every room on campus comes with a bed, chest, desk, bookcase, chair, and closet for each resident. Arnold houses 2 of the 3 sororities on campus. The rooms also include great Ethernet access and high-speed Wi-Fi, as well as geothermal heating and cooling. Arnold also includes a full kitchen and lots of additional lounge and study space, including a media room on the upper level that is perfect for group project work and has a printer free for student use. Behind me is Langston Hall, which is an upperclassmen residence facility that offers suite-style living. Langston is co-ed by suite and is set up with 2 single-person rooms that share a toilet and shower in the middle, but have their own sinks in their rooms. It is convenient for upper-class students who would like to live in a quieter environment. Each floor in Langston has a large lounge area with a TV, study, and social space. The lobby area has a couple computers and a printer for student use. This is the Reagan Athletic Complex, dedicated to President Ronald Reagan and his older brother Neil, who also attended the college. Our gym is completely equipped with stadium chairs, which means every chair has a back. We are the only NCAA Division III school to have this luxury. Upstairs, a classroom, some event rooms, and many coaches' offices. The Bonatti Fitness Center is offered free to all students who would like to exercise using machines. Even commuter students have the access to this facility free of charge. Last in this building, our weight room, which is full of new equipment as of fall of 2019. Just outside the Reagan Athletic Complex, we have our football and soccer field, as well as our baseball and softball diamonds. The football and soccer field was converted into AstroTurf, and it also includes a Megatron. Here at Eureka College, we have many different athletic teams that compete throughout various times of the year. To my right is Founders Court, which is predominantly a freshman residence hall. Both of our freshman residence halls are set up to be limited occupancy so students can get to know each other and create a community value. Founders consists of 4 separate buildings that are all connected by stairwells: Darst, DeWeese, Ford, and Myers. All of our residence halls have access to laundry areas that are free of charge for all students. Founders Court residents use Ben Major just next door for additional lounge space and a large laundry facility. We are now at Alumni Court, which also houses all incoming freshmen. These rooms are comfortably sized for 2 roommates. Be sure to check your packing list before you come to campus to see what items it is suggested that you bring and what items are not allowed on campus. Connecting both alumni residential buildings is our Learning Center, a great resource to use if you want help with writing or any course, or you could help here by becoming a tutor. The Learning Center is also a great place to study and is open 24/7 for student use. This is Ben Major, named after the man who owned all of the land that Eureka College now sits upon. This is a recreational building here on campus, which gives the students opportunities to chill out, play games, or even watch TV. To finalize our tour, behind me is Guns N' Hauser Hall. It was built in 1929. It was extensively remodeled, but we strive to keep the 1920s look with the original wood floors, doors, and pedestal sinks. This concludes our tour here at Eureka College. For more information or to schedule a tour, please visit us online. We hope to see you soon.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse,
Yes.
you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Follow Eureka College's brand new television and radio stations on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Look for us by searching ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. That way, you can stay up to date as we continue to roll out new content for our TV and radio stations. Again, that's ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. Do it right now before you forget so you won't be left out. So, Kareem, it was a very fun first half. Ups and downs. Saw Fontbonne make a good push back, but Eureka now with a 10-point lead as we prepare to start the second half.
When we come out of this second half, we can't come out making mistakes. We can't come out getting turnovers from the press. We have to come out and be patient but aggressive, if that makes sense. We have on the offensive end, once we get up to half court, we have to be aggressive in trying to get to the free throw line, trying to get some easy points, and attacking the basket, and hopefully getting our shooters open off of that. But on the other end, on the defensive side of the ball, we have to keep putting that pressure on them defensively.
Yeah, Logan Dorothy, the leading scorer, 13 points, 4 rebounds tonight, followed by Noah Persich and Cody Bear, both with 8. On the other side, Caden Clark leading the way for the Griffins with 7, followed by Adam Painter with 5. So again, Kareem, we've got our standouts decidedly in this game. Pee Wee Brown is a little bit of a slow start, it seems, but when you have other guys making contributions, you can have down games.
Logan Dorothy has come to hoop tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
See if he's come to hoop here in the second half as well. Cody Bear needs a rebound and a made basket to give him another double-double.
Almost a double-double in the first half. He's on pace right now for, what, 16 and 18 game?
Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
And the likelihood of Fontbonne shooting more in this half is higher if you're trailing by 10. So we could be looking at a potential. I'm willing to put a big beef alert down. He could get 20 and 20.
I believe he can get 20 and 20 as well.
And Brent Wagner has some issues with the old catching thing.
Perfect way to start a half defensively. 3 seconds in, already forced the turnover.
Probably the worst way if you're Wagner.
Yeah.
Already if the student section's hounding you about air balls, and then you can't catch on the first pass of the second half is not great. We'll see if the defensive intensity ramps up for Fontbonne. Not saying that they weren't intense, but that was definitely the issue in that first half. Good steal there by Solenthop.
You've spoken into existence.
You're welcome.
It almost looked like he traveled. Maybe he just paused while he was taking his 2 steps to allude that he was traveling.
Brown walking it up the court here. Lobs into the post. Great catch from Dorothy's blocked from behind. And then off of him.
Dorothy, I don't know if he mad he went out of bounds, fouled, or that he got blocked.
I think it was a little bit of all of it. 8-point lead for Eureka. Solentrop, the only one with points for either team so far in the half. Likely will change. Thiem with it at the moment. Here's Wagner. Rice with it. Having some issues getting by Persich. Right back to him. Solentrop run off his spot. Able to find Rice. Floater up at the expiration and ripped away by Cody Bear.
Almost another shot clock violation forced by the Red Devils.
Brown with a nice crossover.
Great move.
Looking to go all the way. Foul.
Wow.
Trip to the free throw line upcoming.
As a scorer, if you can't get the ball to fall into the net, that's what you have to do. Get to the free throw line.
And maybe this is what kick-starts his performance in the second half, just a couple of easy buckets.
Yes.
Discussion between the officials. It might be to who the foul goes on.
Goes on somebody.
Somebody's paying for this.
We spoke about the Super Bowl earlier, and we're in the midst of Black History Month. And another Black History Month fact is happening this month. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, the first two starting quarterbacks to face off in a Super Bowl match. So that's a piece of Black history happening during Black History Month. Shout out to those guys.
Brown is successful in his first attempt on this trip. And as well in the second. 6 points for Pee Wee Brown. He's had a funky game. He had that really incredible finish. That's his only shot from the field that's gone in.
Yeah, I think he's going to turn it around, start seeing the ball drop some more from those free throws.
They call a foul on Dorothy. He was jogging back the other way because he didn't know.
I don't know what that's about. Only Dorothy's first foul, though, so he'll be good.
Just a little too mean in the post, I guess.
Yeah, too aggressive.
It's with Wagner to Clark. 16 on the shot clock. Clark. No good. Brown fighting for a rebound, ends up in the hands of Thiem. I thought, yeah, I agree with the travel.
Thiem
like
definitely traveled. He jumped before he went up and then went up again.
Just double jumped.
Super Mario.
Maybe he has like a cheat code like from the Lego games.
Yep.
Do double jump? Maybe, I don't know.
I always loved the Lego game. Piece of my childhood.
Brown.
I think Pee Wee got away with a travel there too.
Yeah. And we're going to jump ball. Stays with Eureka. .43-35 our score. Eureka leading. Go to the safety valve and Bear. 8 on the shot clock. Pick and roll. Ellison, tough shot, no. Wagner goes to the floor. I don't know how it's not a travel. It's got to be something.
I think those are 3 missed travel calls in the last minute.
Official was saying that he didn't have possession, was bobbling it, but I don't know how. I don't know how you could say there was a bobble. He had 2 hands on it the whole way.
Gonna have to disagree with the official.
Clark, no good. Ends up in the hands of Solentrop. It's trapped. Good hands by Brown. Ellison now on the break. Rice trying to track him down, and he finishes.
Great finish by Ellison. He got in front of the defender in front of Rice and kind of seared him off, so he wasn't able to block it or even get to the foul.
Wagner with it.
I would like to see the Red Devils go to Cody Bear some more offensively in this half.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten as many touches down there on the low block, and it might be just like we're going to let Dorothy cook. He's having a good game right now.
Which isn't bad, but you can go to both of them.
No charge drawn on that one. And a foul on Persich. I thought that they were going to call a foul on Thiem because Persich is trying to get around that seal and could not. 2 shots upcoming for Elijah Rice.
Few questionable missed calls in the last 2 minutes.
First trip to the free throw line for Rice tonight. 4 points, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists. A little stoppage of play here. The old blood rule. Solentrop will have to come off the floor to get it cleaned up. Three and a half minutes into the second half. Eureka up 10. First for Rice is good. Red Devils have shot 10 of 11 from the free throw line tonight. Fontbonne 3 of 5.
Red Devils have held the Griffins to 39% from the field and 17% from 3. Great defense.
Volleyball being played up there at the rim and then fouled. is Noah Persich. Clark very frustrated. That's his 4th foul.
Clark is furious on that bench.
And 4 fouls with this much time left for the guard is not good for the Griffins.
Yeah, you're going to need a player like Clark if you want to come back. Only a 9-point game. That's only technically a 3-possession game. But with the way the Red Devils are playing defense.
And Fontbonne played a lot of that first half without him because he was in foul trouble early with the 2. So we'll have to see if guys like Webb are going to be able to step up. Yeah. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Persich looking to cook. Couple of crossovers, gets a spot. Bear with a rebound.
Great rebound.
Bear going to do it himself. Strong guy.
You kind of quoted Thanos there, Spencer. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Cody Bear collects double-doubles like Infinity Stones.
Literally. I just hope you don't snap half of the world out of existence.
Snaps half the Slyak out of existence, though.
Fact.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Painter to Thiam. Thiam now jump shot. No. Brown rebounds. Eureka out on the break. Ellison thought about a pass. Ellison scoop shot. Dorothy is there to clean up once again.
Our big men are eating tonight. Let them eat. One of my friends used to say in high school, if the big is hungry, let him eat.
Yeah, both bigs, 15 points for Dorothy, 10 from Bear. Jump hook is good.
Nice little baby hook.
I will say, to give Fontbonne credit, they've done a great job at stopping what feels like to be momentum.
Yeah, right when we feel like we're going to go on that run, they kind of slow it down. But they're going to need a run of their own if they want to get back into this game.
That definitely feels like they've been trying to play catch-up, and they have been for the entire game, and they haven't just... It's just to limit the damage rather than do the damage. I don't know.
Dorothy got away with a double.
He's getting hammered from behind. Quickly up the sideline, it's Painter. Good defense from Dorothy. Bear with another rebound. And he might get an assist. Brown and Rice, the last 2. And the basket is good.
Count the bucket.
51-38 after the and 1. Rice did everything he could to stop that shot from going up.
Count the bucket. That might be the momentum push we need there.
Webb off the floor now. Jaden Benton. Donning number 11. Lead up to 14 now. To Pee Wee Brown's credit, he's never stopped attacking.
Nope. Gotta have that mindset.
Next one's in.
Yes, sir.
Kind of, I don't even know if he shot that as much as it was just throw it up in the air and kind of pray to the basketball gods.
I think it was Kobe Bryant said, and I'm not going to get this quote completely right, he would rather go 1 for 20 than 1 for 10. That way he know he kept shooting.
True that. Yeah, great readjustment right there.
Crowd going to get into it with Pee Wee. He's definitely a fan favorite.
It's hard not to be with the passionate energy he plays with.
Yes.
Logan Dorothy leading the way in scoring for either team. 15 points from the senior big man. Cody Bear with another double-double, 10 points, 12 boards. And then Shek Thiam, 10 points on the other side, 5 rebounds. But the storyline, no Caden Clark for a while. You talked about his sweet shoes, but unfortunately we're not getting to see much of them.
Nope.
At least in action.
Nope. Still love to look at the shoes, though.
They're less damaging when they're on the bench. Both teams performing pretty well from the field. 37.5% from Fontbonne's not great, but 45% from Eureka as a team.
Amazing.
Really, really good in the points in the paint battle. And more importantly, the fast break points, 16 for Eureka and only 4 for Fontbonne.
And one of the more underrated things, we're shooting 90% from the free throw, 11 for 12. That's going to win you game if you're able to make your free throws. We're up, 12 points, and we've made 11 of those are free throws. So think about it. We miss our free throws, we're down, we're up 1 point.
Yep. Just getting to the free throw line and then converting. Persich getting trapped, pass gets tipped and picked off by Rice. Wagner up to Benton.
Oh, get that.
Oh, and a foul afterwards.
Get that out of here.
Hard foul there. Definitely one of those instances of it's clean up top, but it's the body that gets you. But mercy. Brown tracked that the entire way.
Get that out of here.
Ooh. Yeah, he might have taken a knee to the chin there.
I believe he did.
Ooh.
You love seeing your star players willing to sacrifice themselves for the defensive end of the ball. It doesn't go unappreciated.
I mean, that was what Brown is out there to do, is to play excellent defense. And now he's accepted that role of putting points up, too.
Yes. That's the second game he's had a pin block like that. Even though this won't count in the stat sheet as a block.
Still looks sick.
Still looks great.
Good for the highlight reel.
It definitely is.
Betting at the free throw line. First trip there tonight. One for two on the trip. It's funny, you always get louder on the second free throw attempt, the student section, and usually the second one's in. Persich with a big jump stop, shake and bake, and dribbles all the way through. Brown.
Oh, great pump fake.
Trying to go baseline, has Bear. Goes back to Brown. The three-pointer up from him is no good. A good look, though.
Great look.
Brown almost picks that off. It's with Rice. 11-point lead for the Red Devils. 13-07. Wagner from three, no. Rebounded by Bear. We're going to run a transition a little bit. It's with Persich. Persich gets to that spot. He loves that 10-footer.
He does. Great move by Persich. He's able to stop on the dime and rise up within like 2 seconds.
13-point lead now. Fontbonne came into this 8-3 in conference. And the Red Devils looking to chalk another loss up in their totem for them. Thiam, nice catch there by Painter.
I thought Painter was going to dunk that.
We have not gotten a dunk yet tonight, and I'm sure Cody Bear is licking his chops thinking about it.
He's fiending for it.
Jump pass from the 6'10 forward. It's with Brown now. Looking to drive, puts up a shot. No. Tipped out. Brown corrals to the corner with Ellison.
Pee Wee Brown is struggling shooting the ball, but he's still having a very good impact on this game.
Touch from Cody Bear. That's a really difficult shot from that far out. Betting all the way.
Cody Bear up to 12 and 13 on the night.
Ellison is shifty. Very shifty.
Extremely shifty.
We talked about Darnell Latham earlier on in the broadcast. Ellison's got that type of shiftiness.
Yeah, he does have that type of shiftiness. Darnell Latham is one of the most shiftiest players I've ever seen in person, not a pro.
And Ellison's got just as much of a killer crossover.
He does. He hit a guy with it last time. Made me jump out my seat.
Able to inbound, it's Bear. Threatens to shoot a deep two. Brown to the basket, erased by Thiam. Fontbonne looking to go out in transition. Corner look for Benton. And the lead reduced to 8. Lowest it's been in a while.
Yeah.
It feels decidedly like Eureka's game, but only an 8-point deficit. And that pass gets picked off up to Wagner.
Got to do better on that press.
Timeout taken by Eureka. Little run here put on by Fontbonne.
Yeah, the momentum is starting to shift.
And again, we talked about no Caden Clark out there for them. They're doing it without him.
Yeah. And he's going to come back in this game at some point.
If you're coaching, do you put him in at a time like this where you think that you
No, not right now. Later down in the game, though, you're going to need a guy like him I don't think he's going to sit the rest of this game. But right now, those guys who have the momentum, you leave those guys in. You don't touch that.
Turnover battle at 7 for Fontbonne, 9 for Eureka. But Eureka's just, I mean, really, offensive rebounds have been a big storyline, 13 of them for Fontbonne, and somehow they're trailing. 13 offensive rebounds as a team and still being down is crazy.
That's kind of unheard of. Usually if you're winning an offensive rebound battle, you get more shot attempts, but our field goal percentage is better than Fontbonne, so that makes sense. They're getting the ball again, but their looks aren't just falling.
3 guys in double digits scoring for Eureka. Dorothy with 15, Bear with 12, and Noah Persich with 10. And Allison and Brown both with 9.
Yeah, right on the cusp.
Been an entertaining 3 quarters of this game. Can expect these next 11, 12 to be just as good, maybe even better.
Yes. Hopefully the Red Devils can push this lead back up to double digits. Got to break this press.
Carter. Bear guarded by Solentrop.
Yeah, even if you don't get a steal off the press, just taking that amount of time off of the shot clock is a win.
Brown's fouled on that drive. Put the shot clock back at 20. Six-point lead for Eureka, looking to put some more up. It's with Brown, Persich. Able to work it down low to Dorothy. And knocked out of his hands on his way up. Ball on the ground. Benton pushing the pace all the way, and Dorothy fouls him.
So I don't understand that. You let the guys play on one side, and then on this side you call a same ticky-tack level foul.
Brown will head to the bench. Ellison back on. .10:34 remaining in the second half. Wagner, quick fire 3. It's a 3-point game. The lead was as large as 14 at one point.
Yeah.
With Ellison to Carter. Dorothy now through some contact. Good finish from the big man.
Great bucket by Dorothy, but there was definitely some contact there.
5-point lead back for Eureka. Rice sizing up Carter. Nice cross. Finds Solentrop on the other side. He misses. Point Cody in effect. It's always nice when your forward can run the floor.
He's a walking double-double and a point guard.
He can't be stopped. Andrew Gonzalez preparing to come in.
Oh, great pass.
Persich can't finish. Dorothy keeping it alive. And they said it hit the shot clock, or the top of the backboard at least.
That was a great backdoor pass by Cody. Persich just wasn't able to finish that one.
Certainly a difficult finish running in there at 6 foot, and there's a couple guys that are taller than you, to say the least.
It'll always be kind of difficult.
5-point game. Eureka looking to climb the standings. Wagner's floater's good. Wagner's really started to heat up.
And I mentioned earlier, this team was going to go on a run at some point. We just want enough cushion to withstand that run. Fortunately, we're still up in this game, but we are up 14. Now we're only up 1 possession.
15 on the shot clock with Ellison.
We definitely need a bucket here.
With Gonzalez, 7. Bear. 4 on the shot clock. Gonna have to do something. Bear able to get a jump hook off. No. And an opportunity now for the Griffins to potentially tie the game. See him down low. No good. Scrap for it. Out of bounds. Off of Fontbonne. Pee-wee Brown onto the floor for Persich. There is Caden Clark making his return to the floor.
Yeah, we knew it was only a matter of time before he got back in this game.
Let's see if we can get him a foul real quick.
Sit him back down.
For good. Playing with 4 fouls now.
One more foul, he's in, and he's out of here.
With Gonzalez to Carter. Brown. Brown trapped down low, able to shovel it out. It's with Gonzalez. Poked out from behind of Carter. Red Devils have 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Gonzalez definitely wanted to shoot that.
He's a guy that can stretch the floor. We talk about it a lot with Gonzalez, but he can do everything.
Yeah, one of those Swiss Army knives. I think Purcell is also a player like that. He defends, he gets to the rim, he play makes, he shoots.
Ellison to Bear. 10 on the shot clock. Bear triple team down low and then fouled.
Finally get a call.
And Cody Bear's first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He's definitely been fouled more than one time tonight.
I would say so.
Logan Dorothy is having a great game. 17 points from the field, 5 rebounds. This is one of his better games I've seen.
Absolutely. And he's coming off of a 17-point performance in the last game. So a string of good games. Bears first free throw good. Blake Stoney onto the floor for Ben Carter. Clark back on. It might be an opportunity, or a thing that we see is Clark comes off the bench or goes back to the bench, depending on if it's an offensive or a defensive set coming up. 14 and 14 for Cody Bear. We said it, Big Beef could be in the play.
Yep.
He's going to have to pick up the rebounding pace. Looked like a double dribble for sure.
That definitely 100% was a double dribble.
Eureka gets a break, though. 5-point lead, under 8 now.
These last 5 minutes, the referees have kind of been holding their whistle.
Which obviously you don't want to be the reason why a game goes a certain way, but you also don't want to not do anything and the game gets away from you.
Exactly.
Ellison with it, shaking and baking. High off the glass. Caden Clark now pushing the pace. It's Blair, Clark. Painter fighting down low. Jaden Betton, 3-pointer up from Blair. No good, and they get a foul on Castoni.
This is the first time Castoni has touched the floor late into this game.
Big minutes. Very important minutes.
Extremely important minutes.
Also, something that we did not see in that first half was Jaden Betton. And he's suddenly onto the floor with the biggest moments of Fontbonne's game so far. Oh, Brown.
He was a bit frustrated here at himself there.
Yeah. The closeout wasn't all there. Also in the mood for the Super Bowl, it looks like. Brian Dawkins type hit there.
I don't know who that is.
Former safety for the Eagles. Is known for just clobbering people. It's with Wagner. Painter.
Tell, I'm not much of a football fan.
Lead down to 3 once again. Castoni to Brown.
Under 7 minutes to go left in this ball game.
Bear gets it knocked out of his hands and scrap for it. Guys are starting to go at it.
Oh. A lot of scrappiness.
Get the energy going once again.
Some very choice words were just exchanged.
It's always a bad idea to get into it with the other team if the student section is also right behind you, I would say.
And especially this close in the game.
See that replay on Brown there. Oh, man, he clocked him.
Took him out. And I want to know what happened in that. and that scrap, what led to those guys getting that tip. And it was a bit of a jump ball situation there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what came out of that. It was a jump ball, but I don't know.
What led to
They
that.
gave a technical foul to Cody Bear on that.
Yeah,
And
that's-
also a technical foul on Peyton Blair.
yeah, I knew a double technical was going to be assessed.
I was just, for a second there, I was like, wait a minute, how did just our guy get that? But see if that provides any extra juice to these last 6:40. Clark to Painter.
One possession game here.
Painter to the glass. No, Bear fighting for a rebound and has it. 15 rebounds for Cody Bear. It's with Ellison, shake and bake. Blocking foul on Painter. Big call.
Extremely big call.
Get a replay on the kerfuffle down low. Yeah, it's definitely one of those I'm not going to let go of the ball.
Yeah. That's kind of an unspoken basketball rule. In the jump, you don't let go of the ball first. Because whoever let go of the ball kind of submits first.
Yeah. That's just one of those situations where it's like, as soon as it happens, like, all right, we're getting technicals. 'Cause
Yep.
neither guy's going to let go.
Yep. Cody Bear up to 15 rebounds.
Check out of the game now with Blake Costoni, Dorothy on, Noah Persic on.
Is he undisputed the best rebounder in the conference?
He's got to be. I don't know who, like, he's averaging almost 12 rebounds a game.
That's crazy. Almost a dozen rebounds. Early on, I mean, a few weeks back, didn't he have a 40 and 20 game?
Yeah, 43 and 23.
That's crazy.
And they lost. That's something. Yeah, he's tied for the most rebounds in a game in SLIAC history with that game, 23.
Ooh, that's crazy.
And one of the highest scoring outputs in Eureka history at 43.
Ooh, Chamberlain type number.
Yeah. Should have held up the sign after the game.
He should have.
Under 6 minutes now. 3-point game. Again, a 14-point lead, almost fully erased. Brown with a nice move, can't finish. Dorothy scraps.
Pee-wee looking for the foul there.
He's had a tough shooting night.
Yeah, it's 2 for 13. Extremely tough shooting night.
That just demonstrates when Eureka is on, the balance of scoring is there.
Yes, because we have almost 5 guys in double digits.
And a foul on the post. Goes on Rice. And since it was not on the ball, no 1-and-1 free throws. Clark comes off the floor. Coach Wilde is adamant that there was a blow to the face. Coach Wilde did not get what he wanted out of that.
Nope.
Happens sometimes.
You don't always get what you want.
It's with Pee-wee Brown, Austin Ellison now. You can tell Fontbonne's really ramped up. Nobody wants to guard Noah Persic. I don't blame him.
Nope. I wouldn't want to guard him either.
I would be on the floor more than likely. It's a mean crossover.
Oh, and someone literally just touched the floor.
And that was on his step back. Persic now, no.
I think it's good to say you know what you're talking about, Smith.
And I don't even play basketball, so I'm definitely on the ground.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Going to be 2 free throws for Theum. 62-59. 4:47 left.
3-point game here.
3 fouls on Logan Dorothy. Thiem, the leading scorer for the Griffins tonight. 13 points at the moment, 6 rebounds.
Quiet 13 and 6.
Yeah, very quiet.
Almost 50% from the field. He's having a good game.
Cody Bear back onto the court. Thiem with the shooter's touch. A 1-point game now. I believe this is the closest it's been for early first half. And Brown. Pass almost picked off. It's with Persich. And Kareem, this is a point in the game where spacing is really important.
Yes, spacing is extremely important, especially when they're running a press like this, a trap.
Brown able to kick out, 5 on the shot clock. Ellison puts up a high arcing shot, doesn't go down. Fontbonne with a chance to take the lead.
Yes, and this is what I was saying earlier. Even if you don't get a steal out of the press, they took 15 seconds off the shot clock in that press. So now the team has half the shot clock to get the shot they want. You see a turnover there by Thiem.
On the break, Persich over Rice. Blocking foul. Good to see Persich okay on that.
Yeah. Those are always risky fouls.
And Persich, second trip to the free throw line tonight. 10 points for the guard. One of the best jump shots I've seen.
Yes.
If you want to talk about perfect rotation on a shot, he's got it.
Yeah, money. And he has jump shot memory. He shoots the same every time.
Clark back onto the court. To note, Eureka is in the double bonus. Any fouls committed, 2 shots. And they have a foul to give before the double bonus.
They will need that double bonus.
There's that replay. See Rice just kind of, I'm not a huge fan of a play like that.
Me neither. I hate those type of plays. I get you trying to go for the charge in a late game.
But he didn't set up for a charge. No. He just stopped.
To take a guy's legs out like that midair, he loses all his balance.
Glad to see both guys are okay after it. Especially glad we got those free throws to go down as well. Thiem, nice turnaround shot.
I think that's 16 and 7 for Thiem.
Yes.
Very good night.
Been a good night for the big men on both teams. With Brown, Gonzalez. The more Fontbonne presses, the more likely we're going to see some sort of lob drawn up. Timeout taken by Eureka. 64-63 the score. Kareem, how has Fontbonne been able to kind of claw back into this game?
With their defense, that press they've been running has led to turnovers, and like I spoke on earlier, it's led to the Red Devils not having as much shot clock to work with instead of the full 30 seconds. They get the ball when they finally get it to half court. They got 15, 14 seconds. Now they're kind of rushing. They're pushing them. They're getting them to play at the pace they want to play at.
Make sure you follow Eureka College's brand new television and radio stations on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Look for us by searching ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. That way, you can stay up to date as we continue to roll out new content for TV and radio. Again, that's ECTV at Eureka College and WEUR at Eureka College. Do it right now before you forget, so you won't be left out. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the second half. Spencer Davis and Kareem Burnett with you. Kareem, 3 minutes. What does Eureka have to do to bring home a dub?
You have to get some stops. You got to put some points on the board. Right now, they're playing the better defense right now, which is leading to the better offense. So we have to switch that momentum. We got to keep playing our game. We got to keep playing at our pace. Earlier, we were being patient, moving the ball slowly. Now we're kind of rushing it because we're getting anxious.
Ellison, pass picked off. It's Thiem on the break. Thiem looking to rise up and throws one down. Fontbonne takes the lead on that play.
I believe that might be their first lead since like the 3-minute mark.
It has been a while. Fontbonne back into it. It's with Persich. Dorothy down low, looking to go to work. Jump hook, no good. Painter rebounds. Chance to extend the lead now for the Griffins. Poked out.
Great defense by Pee Wee.
It's Ellison and Brown on the break to Brown. Finishes. Lead back to Eureka.
Great defense, great finish. That's just what I touched on. Great defense leads to good offense.
66-55. All audience members into it now. Betting down low, back out Painter. Thiem having himself a great night. 18 points over Dorothy, can't finish.
Dorothy might want to get up.
Definitely don't want to be laying on the ground at the post. Timeout taken by Fontbonne. 12 seconds on the shot clock, 2:04 remaining.
This game, yeah, this has been a down to the wire. We're up one. That was a great steal. Great transition played by Elston and Pee Wee. Elston got the steal, pushed it, found Pee Wee on the break.
5 players in double-digit scoring for Eureka tonight. Dorothy with 17, Bear with 14, Persich with 12, and Brown and Ellison with 11 each. But Sheck Thiem leading the way on the other side. 18 points for the big man, 7 rebounds. Brent Wagner, 11 points, 5 boards. It's been a really balanced attack. And Elijah Rice, sneaky performance right now. 5 points, 8 boards, 5 assists.
Yes, half triple-double, a triple single, as Charles Barkley would say. But stats like that do impact the game. He hasn't scored that much, but he's done everything else. He's playmaking, he's rebound for his team, doing a little bit of everything.
So with a 1-point lead, Eureka looking to seal a 4th consecutive victory.
Got to get some stops.
Got to get some stops. .204 remaining. Eureka looking to move to 2 games above 500 in the conference. Quick play there, Clark all the way. Lead back to Fontbonne.
Quick play out of the timeout.
You could tell that was what they drew up.
Definitely.
And only need, it's 12 seconds on the shot clock, and they used maybe 2.
Yeah.
Lightning. It's with Brown, minute 40. Brown backing out, guarded by Rice.
These are the type of possessions that determine a game.
It's with Ellison. Ellison to the basket, able to finish around Rice.
Great bucket by Ellison. That's clutch defense. You don't want to foul now.
Minute 20. Clark and Ellison. Close.
Worst thing you want to do is foul here.
I'm not sure how Ellison gets called for a foul on that.
No.
I don't know how you get called for a foul by playing defense like that. I mean, you see Clark's arm extend during that. And
he literally pushed him. No, bro.
I disagree. The official says his arms come down, but
no.
I did not see anything.
I'm going to see the replay here.
You can see it all the way.
His arms are up. He pushes him.
Clark hooks his arm around Ellison's.
Ellison's arms are up the entire time. No way.
Unfortunate break there. I think that one, more than any, I don't know how you call that.
No way.
If anything, just let it go.
Call.
Yeah.
Let it go.
We talked about it, you stop blowing the whistle for a while, and then you start establishing late game expectations for defenders. It's hard. Tie game, though. Ball doesn't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Minute, 7 seconds. Tie game at 68. Eureka looking to go to 7-5. Fontbonne looking to go to 9-3 in the conference. As good as it gets from a game standpoint, a little bit of everything today.
This might be the most important possession of the ball game.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Ellison and Bear. Ellison to the basket. Dorothy keeps it in bounds. And he took a timeout.
Great timeout.
With 1 second on the shot clock.
Great timeout. That play was going to be thrown away. Now maybe you can draw up something and try to score here.
What'll be interesting to see is if Fontbonne decides to try to go 2 for 1 with 42.9 left. Something that Eureka will have to be wary of. If you're in the huddle here, what are you trying to draw up?
The quickest, the quickest play possible. Probably get some type of backdoor screen and get as close to the basket as possible. Find Cody Bear or Dorothy for like some easy cut backdoor. That's what I would try to do.
Been a fantastic game tonight. Eureka, though, did lead by 14 at one point in this game. Slowly started to see it dwindle, fell behind, and now we are at where we are at.
Like I said, this might be the most important possession of the night for the Red Devils at least. You almost need a bucket here.
Or at least just something to get the rim, touch the rim at least. Give yourself a chance for an offensive rebound perhaps to buy yourself a little bit more time.
We have the best rebounder on the floor tonight. Even if we, like you said, let's touch the rim. And even if we miss, maybe Cody Bear or Dorothy or someone could try to clean it up.
Both teams in the double bonus. Any fouls committed is 2 free throws, as we saw earlier there to give Fontbonne a chance.
Let's see what they're going to run here.
Ellison inbound, open look from
Corner
three. Not quite. There's a fight for the rebound. That would have been a big shot.
That would have been big. Now you need a stop.
You could see Ellison notice that as soon as he stood on the baseline. He just kind of started looking around a little bit to kind of throw him off.
That was a great look, great pass, great shot.
It's with Rice trying to back down Brown to give his team the lead. Unable to do so. A fight for it. Brown with the rebound. He's fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws for Pee Wee Brown.
Yes, sir. Great hustle, great defense, Pee Wee. Way to play without fouling. Like you said, I think they definitely tried to go for the 2 for 1 there. They went kind of fast. Great defense by Pee Wee Brown.
Brown's taken some big free throws in his career at Lincoln and with Eureka.
He's 5 for 5 on the night, 100%.
No bigger moment.
No bigger moment. Great defense by Pee Wee.
Yeah. Played defense that whole possession.
Yes.
Came up with the rebound, and now, again, at the free throw line for the money shots.
Just got to knock them down.
2 free throws automatically since the Red Devils are in the double bonus.
Knocked the first one down.
Brown last year drew a foul against Indiana Wesleyan, the number 5 team in the country at that point at NAI. Hit 2 free throws as they were down 2 to send them into overtime. So again, these free throws may not feel as big, but again, any late game situation, and 2 for 2 from Pee Wee Brown.
He got ice water in his veins.
A defensive stand needed. It's going to be Clark all the way to the basket to finish. Oh my goodness, and the basket is good with the foul. Unbelievable play by Caden Clark. Senior leadership right there. Clark with 12 points tonight.
I don't think you needed to pick up full court on that possession.
Probably not, but you never know. So it's going to be 70 points each. But Caden Clark will stand poised at the free throw line after this timeout, trying to convert an and one. He just went 1 of 2 on a trip. So hopefully he goes 0 for 1 on this one. But again, this comes down to if there is a miss, you got to box out.
Yes, you have to box out. The worst thing that can happen in this possession, if you miss and allow offensive rebound, because then there's going to be a scramble and someone might foul.
Just a really good finish by Clark. Yeah. 100% a foul. Just one of those, like, sometimes you just kind of got to back off in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to get a block and a game-sealing block at that, but now you got to hope for a miss, or you're going to have to make a shot too, no matter what.
If I'm mistaken, did we just use our last timeout?
We have 2 left.
2 left? Okay, so you're still not as good as the situation as you wanted, but you have 2 timeouts left. It's tight ball game right now. The most you can go down is 1. You're still in a good situation.
Yeah, being down 1 is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Or that's the worst case scenario out of this trip, really.
Yeah.
So obviously hoping for a miss, though. 12.8 seconds left. 70-70, Caden Clark standing at the free throw line. Looking to convert an and one and give his team the lead.
And he missed it.
Unable to do so, Bear with a rebound. At worst, we're headed to overtime. It's going to be Ellison. 6 seconds and a timeout.
Yep, coach going to call a timeout.
6.5 seconds left in the half. 70-70.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm nervous.
Sheck Thiam, the leading scorer, 18 points, 7 rebounds for Fontbonne. Logan Dorothy, 17 points, 5 rebounds for Eureka, followed by Cody Bear with 14 points and 17 rebounds. Kareem, what are you looking to do offensively on a set like this?
Get isolation and get the ball. Get the ball. To me, you go either Elston, Persich, or Pee Wee. Get the ball to one of those guys on isolation and let them work. Because either, and if I'm those guys, I try to attack the basket and get a good look or draw a foul.
Yeah, that is a potential, and especially you can draw a foul without even doing anything. So if things get too physical, nothing to say, you can't draw one down low.
We're in double bonus, so get an isolation, clear out, and try to get as good of a look as you can or draw a foul.
6.5 seconds.
Entire student session is off the bench right now.
70-70. It's a Pee Wee Brown to inbound and a timeout. Nothing working there. Get another chance to draw something up.
Is that our last time out?
That was our last time out. No better way to have a game end like this. Right down to the wire. Whew. Did not look like it for a while. Eureka looked like they had it pretty locked up, that 14-point lead.
Hopefully we can close this out. This will be a great team win, a great momentum win going into the playoffs.
It's a huge momentum game. If you're able to take this game going forward in those last two with a matchup against Principia on Tuesday, who's number 1 in the conference, having a game like this you're coming off of at home, you're feeling good. 6.5 seconds. There is no timeout to save them. This is it for Eureka. Ellison guarded by Painter on the inbound.
The worst thing that can happen is a turnover.
Dorothy to Ellison. Ellison has to put up a shot deep in the corner. It doesn't go. There's a chance, and Brown is not able to get that one to go. We have some free basketball on the way.
We're going to overtime.
Now it becomes Kareem who has the momentum.
I think Ellison got a great look there. He pump fake. He got the guy in the air. Just a miss.
They couldn't quite get, none of his teammates could quite get full possession and get another shot up.
If Pee Wee Brown had 2 more seconds, I feel like he would have ended the ball game, because he was able to get it at the end, but he didn't have enough time to get anything up.
It'll be 5 minutes here in overtime. This was a 10-point loss for Eureka earlier on in the season. You can tell that they've improved as a team, giving Fontbonne everything they can. Also, this gives Caden Clark a chance to potentially foul out.
It does. And he's kind of come up big for these guys. He did miss that clutch free throw.
And Elijah Rice has fouled out. I'm just noticing that.
He's been
big blow.
Yeah, he's been one of their more versatile players on the court. Almost 10 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 points, 5 fouls.
He's the second leading scorer on the season as well. So obviously not having a guy like that out there in overtime is going to hurt.
Yeah, I think Elijah Rice's bad game has kind of evened out Pee Wee Brown's bad game. He shot 2 for 10 and Pee Wee 3 for 14. 2 of their top 2 or 3 players struggling tonight from the field.
And that makes that Caden Clark miss the free throw line there pretty excruciating.
Yeah.
For Fontbonne, at least. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all.
So it will be Fontbonne with the rock to get things started in OT.
5 minutes on the clock. Who wants it more?
Thiam down low working on Dorothy. Jump fade, no. Rebound Dorothy. Or excuse me, Bear.
Bears 18 rebound on the night.
Whew. A good day at the office, to say the least.
It's a great day at the office.
Wagner trying to guard him. Brown gets to a spot, knocks it in. And if there's any time like the present, it's right now.
Yes, sir.
2-point lead for Eureka. Both teams in the double bonus. Eureka given an extra timeout since overtime hits. Fontbonne with 3.
Stars shine when the lights are the brightest. Pee Wee Brown Brown hasn't been shooting that great from the field, but he's 7 for 7 from the free throw. He has 15 points. His 2 free throws basically sent it to overtime.
Blair having some problems. Into the corner, Wagner rises up. No good. Bear with 19 boards.
And Pee Wee's defense has been immaculate this entire ball game.
Huge possession for the Red Devils. Chance to go up 2 possessions. Look again, any foul committed by either team is free throws. It's with Bear over Thiem. Can't give him 20 boards, and he's fouled.
Cody Bear, 21 boards on the night.
As the kids say, he may be him.
He's got more rebound than either team's leading scorer.
That's a crazy stat.
Crazy stat.
Now he's at the free throw line, where he's converted both on his earlier trip, starting this trip off just as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a coach out there, preach free throws. We have 5 guys perfect from the line. We've only missed 1 free throw as a team. Free throws.
2, unfortunately. But a 20 of 22 night from the free throw line is sensational.
I can't complain.
3-point lead for Eureka. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Persich on the outside.
Ooh. Cody Bear and Caden had a few words there after the whistle. Caden kept trying to go up with it, and Cody blocked it. He looked at him.
Just got to let him know that you're still down low.
Caden missed some clutch free throws his last time at the line. If you're a Red Devil fan, you certainly hope that continues.
It is wild to look at a stat sheet and see 20 rebounds. Clark having some problems at the free throw line.
Caden Clark is pulling a Nick Anderson. If you guys don't know what I'm referring to, and I believe the 94 finals, Nick Anderson, I believe, missed 4 or 5 straight free throws.
And another miss. Wow. I mean, that's one of the guys you want taking your free throws.
1 for 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Nope.
Bear down low, working on Thiem. Maintaining his pivot, working it around. Here's Ellison looking to drive. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Dorothy, and he completes. An excellent play and a 5-point lead for the Red Devils.
I think that gives Dorothy 20 and 5 for the night.
Many good days at the office for a lot of dudes out there. Blair loses the hand. Oh, and they're saying it was tipped. Not quite sure about that one. Gonzalez going to check in. Going to come on for Dorothy.
And we've had a great game from Dorothy, an amazing game from Cody. Pee-wee's had a good game defensively. He's been locked in, probably the best defender on the night. Austin Elston has made some big shots. Noah Persich has made some big shots. Great game, man. Our entire starting 5 is 12 plus.
Jump hook from Thiem is good. Puts the lead back at 3.
And on the other end, Thiem has been having a great game, 20 and 7.
Ellison slowing things down for the Red Devils. 2:30 left in overtime.
That's what a point guard does in these situations.
2 senior guards matched up on each other, Clark and Ellison. 8 on the shot clock. Ellison looking to get it by. Able to do so. Floater up. No. Bear keeps it alive. It's Brown to Ellison. Ellison from 3 in the corner. Yes! Feeling icy from the corner.
Knocked down.
Benton with a Euro step to soothe the crowd.
Great Euro. But that was a tough shot from Elston. What are they say? Oh, no, you don't want to turn over like that.
Wagner from 3 left it short. Long rebound, Clark.
You got to slow down in those situations.
And a stoppage here.
That was a great momentum shot by Austin Elston for that corner 3. Shooter's going to shoot. But on the other end, you give up an easy 2 and then a turnover. You don't want that type of momentum shift.
A replay on that.
Bang!
Looking at the crowd, too.
Ooh, he left it up there and pointed. Cold-blooded.
It's important to let the student section know that you see them, especially when you hit a shot like that.
Yep.
Clark, shot no good, offensive rebound for himself.
Cody can't get every rebound.
Unfortunately, Benton now down low.
Get that out of here.
Blocked by Bear, and he's ripping it away.
Get that out of here.
And then a foul committed by Benton.
Get that out of here.
And Bear just got ejected. Second technical on Cody Bear.
We tried to calm him down before he could talk. He blocked it and looked at the guy. Man, I get you a great block. You want to show some emotion. Man, they can't get that out of here. He looked at him.
Nah, it's his gesture at the crowd. He looks over at we can't quite see it, but he hits him with the too small.
I don't think he should be ejected for something like that. If they would have ejected him for looking down at the player he blocked, okay, that's different. I don't think he should be ejected for a gesture he made at the crowd.
Especially if it wasn't something
that's
incredibly hurtful.
Yeah. No, man.
We see the too small gesture all the time. Game's gone soft.
And he looked
I'll
over.
say it.
He looked over at Fontbonne's women's crowd, and they've been yerping at him all night. So, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with him. He didn't even say nothing. He just gave him the too small gesture. I disagree with that call. I disagree with that.
Not quite sure how this situation's going to go. Barrett, 16 points, 20 rebounds tonight. Or, excuse me, 15 points, 20 rebounds.
14.
They
didn't update it.
misattributed some free throws, it seems. Because I went back and looked, and I was like, I don't think Logan Dorothy missed a free throw yet.
I get what you're saying.
Which is funny, because I've been saying Dorothy for Bear a lot today, and I've been saying Bear for Dorothy, so it evens out.
Both been having monster games.
Whoops.
What do they say? Ball don't lie.
And as you love to say, he's with us.
He's with us.
Also to note, Cody Bear was not ejected on that.
He's with us.
Some massively, comically large missed free throws today.
Yeah, they've missed 5 very important free throws. And on the other end, Cody Bear with a chance here to put us up, 6 points? 2 for 2 tonight.
Wagner's trying to talk to the officials, and I do think that he's got a point. He's saying that was Bear's second technical, which I do believe is disqualification.
That was his second technical.
Still don't know what's going on.
I think they're trying to see if that first technical was on Dorothy or Bear.
And that will be it for Cody Bear tonight. He'll finish the game 15 points, 20 rebounds, and a huge block. It'll be Logan Dorothy to come onto the floor for him and take his free throws.
Just got to go finish the game without him. Which they're
4-point lead.
of.
Absolutely.
We've had a very team-balanced game tonight. Dorothy, 20 points. Alliston, 16 points. Pee Wee, 15 points. Percy, 12. Dorothy, an untimely miss there.
And Dorothy, again, a great game from him.
Amazing game.
And an empty trip there, too. Rim's got to be moving.
Yeah.
Something's happening. Benton tries the Euro again. Jump ball. Eureka ball.
Great defense by Persic. This game has come completely down to the wire. If you cannot tell, me and Spencer are nervous.
Yeah.
There you go.
115 able to break the press. Ellison, knocked out from behind, but fouled.
Dorothy with a chance to redeem what he did the last possession at the line. Knock him down.
He's 3 of 5 tonight, or I think. Yep.
There you go, big fella.
5-point lead for the Red Devils. Again, both teams in double bonus. Split trip, 5-point lead holds. It's with Clark picked up by Brown. Wagner rising fire from the corner.
Great
No.
defense.
And a rebound from Brown. Able to go to Persich, and the nice thing is you got 3 very good free throw shooting guards. Brown gets trapped, able to scoop it out.
Space the floor.
With Ellison, back to Brown, gonna hold 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ellison to the corner with Persich. Gonna have to put a shot up.
Yeah, you gotta get it up.
Brown to the basket, floater up, touches rim at least, and Persich is fouled. And this could be the icing on the cake.
It could. This indeed could be the nail in the coffin.
That is Painter's 5th. .2 left.
5-point game, could potentially push it to 7. Like you said, that could be the nail in the coffin.
And a good start. 6-point lead now.
See if we can make this a 3-possession game. Persis is up to what, 14 on the night?
Yes. Good it from the free throw line. Clark now to the basket. Good defense by Brown, unable to finish. And a foul committed by Gonzalez, I believe. The Sullentrop to the free throw line. Seven-point lead at the moment for Eureka. And it will stay at least for now. So a 6-point lead, 21.5 seconds remaining in Kareem. Webster defeated Principia by 20 today.
Yikes.
So Principia now sitting at 9-3 in the conference. Fontbonne at 8-3, Webster at 8-4, and Eureka at 6-5. So we can't necessarily make up ground today, but Principia will be coming into the Reagan on Tuesday, coming off of a loss.
We've already beaten. If this game goes how it's supposed to the rest of the game, this will be a great momentum win against the second seed. That'll be 4 in a row. And like you said, Principia, they're only 1 game ahead of Fontbonne right now, who we look like we're going to beat. So we can win and make it 5 games in a row. And if I'm not mistaken, that will be our senior night, correct?
That will be at senior night.
We need that win.
So if you're watching and you have nothing to do on a Tuesday night, might as well swing by the Reagan. It should be a packed house. Show up for support for the women and the men's teams, as well as the seniors being honored that night. But we still have 21.5 seconds here in overtime. If you just tuned in, Caden Clark had an and one opportunity to tie the game, missed the free throw, and then a missed shot by Ellison kept the game at 70 and sent us into overtime.
Yes.
And then in overtime, we've had a little bit of everything.
Everything. We've had some ejections.
Some few guys foul out. Gonzalez able to inbound to Ellison. Able to get it across half court. Persich to Brown. And he will be fouled by Webb.
Great ball movement. They burned a decent amount of clock off.
Brown with 2 massive free throws early on, and really all 7 of the free throws he's hit today have played a huge role. But the 2 at the time to tie the game up were huge.
Yeah, like we keep uttering, Pee Wee hasn't been having a great night shooting, but he still had a great night. That makes he's up to 15 points on the night, 6 rebounds. We're probably the best defense we've seen all night. Great game by Pee Wee.
Also to know, Austin Ellison, 16 points tonight too. He's quietly been putting up a bunch.
He has. Austin Ellison, he deserves a lot of credit for tonight. Pee Wee, his first free throw miss.
So perfection is no more for Pee Wee Brown from the free throw line tonight. Clark gonna fire from 3, no good, rebounded Wagner. That one no good, rebounded by Gonzalez and foul.
That'll be the game.
.3 left, Gonzalez shoot a couple free throws. Student section partaking in a little karaoke, a little a cappella rendition.
I'm loving it.
Here's that replay on Gonzalez. Gonzalez was unhappy. He got pulled down there.
He definitely did. Give him a chance to put some points on the board. Why not?
Make the win feel even better.
Yep. With those free throws, we have all but one player who's gotten on the floor tonight with points.
Didn't even start the clock. Ref's just going to call it. Final score, 84-75, Eureka with the win.
Great win. We were up 14 at one point. This game ended up going to overtime, but we still ended up winning by almost double digits. Great win, beat the number 2 seed in the conference. 4 straight. Let's go Red Devils.
Logan Dorothy finishes with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and Austin Ellison following with 16. Pee Wee Brown with 16. Noah Persich and Cody Bear both with 14. So a fantastic team performance. The Sheck theme, 20 points on the other side, 8 boards. Caden Clark, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Kareem, what are your final thoughts on this one?
Defense and free throws won this game. At the end, we were able to get some timely needed stops that we need. We were able to knock down clutch free throws. Pee Wee with the 2 free throws to go the other time. And some missed free throws on both sides helped this game. This is a very good game, very entertaining to watch. I was happy I got to call this game.
That's all we have. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday, February 14th, senior night against Principia. Tip-off at 5:30 for the women and 7:30 for the men. But we will be starting our broadcast a little early because we've got senior night festivities we want to bring to you as well. So be sure to tune in around 5:15 for that. On behalf of our entire crew, my broadcast partner, Kareem Burnett, this is Spencer Davis. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening. We out.
Thank you.